I think we are. There we are.
Hey, everybody.
Good afternoon, everyone.
It's Motivation Monday. Avery's all in.
That it is.
Welcome, welcome.
How we doing today, everyone?
Who do we have here?
Well,
there's some activity in the chat.
Yeah, a lot of chatter going on. And we are here to join.
Who is first? Of course, Douglas gets the award for first in the chat. Woo woo. And we got Pam. Hi, Pam. And there's Top It. Hi, Top It. And KT Treasures. Hey, KT Treasures.
Hey, KT.
Long time no talk. And Linda Lilly. Welcome, Linda.
Welcome, Linda.
And there's the Hudsons. You're going to see them there, and you're going to see them live in a little bit. Deals with Danny. Welcome, Danny.
Welcome, Danny.
How's everybody's Monday so far? What's happening out there? We have had 3 days in a row of sunshine, and I cannot tell you how excited I am after last week.
Because we got smacked with snow. It smacked us around like... Yeah. Smacked us up, smacked us down.
Between Thursday and Saturday, Roy had the snowblower out and did the snow blowing 6 times or 5.
I think I did end up with the 6th one.
Because Saturday morning we got like a couple random inches, and he went out there.
Yeah, when they said we were getting like 18 inches or more of snow, they meant it. And then, of course, since we live up here by Lake Erie, then you get snow effect, which, of course...
Lake effect.
Yeah, whatever.
Snow effect.
Wrong word. But, yeah, so it was a lot of snow blowing, and I am not a fan of shoveling. So, you know, yeah. Too long of a driveway for all that.
KT, you and me both. It is that time. I always have said my entire life, I need to live where the word siesta is actually implemented in the daily schedule. So, siesta, babe. Where can we go where we can work a siesta into our daily schedule?
Mexico.
Okay, there you go. Find us in Mexico.
Well, the interesting thing is...
oh, boy. Look at this news. Pam found out Saturday night that she's going to be a grandma in September.
Oh, yay! Congratulations.
Congratulations. That is so exciting. My, September babies are awesome because I'm one. But my friend just became a grandma 2 days ago. Yesterday or the day before?
I thought it was Saturday.
Or Saturday.
Well, that would be the day before.
Right.
So,
but she just became a grandma for the first time. We gave her a grandma baby shower a couple weeks ago. Us and our friends group threw her a grandma baby shower, and that was fun. But they named the little girl Avery Rose. So awesome little name. And yes, we've heard that name before as a first name for kids. It's become a popular first name. So
want to make sure we say hi, Uncle Bo.
Hello, Uncle Bo.
How's your Monday going?
Welcome.
Did you see Danny got to meet the brats yesterday?
Douglas says he's always using the wrong word, but it keeps it interesting. Yes, it does. And I like to make up words too, so that keeps it interesting too.
Yes, she does.
Let's see. What else is happening here?
The Hudsons. They said, congratulations, Pam. We have a grandson due any day, and we will probably be on the cruise ship.
Wow. What number is that, Hudsons? Is that number 10 for you guys? Pam says, this is my first grandbaby. So exciting. We're starting to see pictures of the little one, and Oh, just the little toes and the little
Yep,
feet.
Hey, Bill, how you doing today? How's your Monday going, Bill?
Hi, Bill. Welcome. I'm trying to keep up with the chat here. You said something about Danny got to meet the brats.
Yes.
Where is that?
Right
I missed
there.
it.
Right there.
Oh, I got to meet the brats yesterday. How exciting. I do remember seeing something in their chat last night about that, I think. I don't know. I wasn't on very long, but anyway, so yeah, so we're hoping that it's sunshine and blue skies from here on out through the rest of the winter. What does that mean?
Snow patrol at the shop.
Uh-oh. Are you getting snow where you are?
Well, if I'm correct.
Oh. Never mind. What is it? But what does that mean? It's not snowing here.
If I'm correct, you're not in the storage unit though, right? So got to be nice being warm.
Yeah.
What does that say? Okay, I have to do some work now. Womp womp.
Womp, womp. We'll do the sound effects for you.
Womp womp womp. And how you doing this afternoon, Tamara?
Oh, God, we got to stop both clicking. So are you clicking or am I clicking?
Whatever. Okay.
Hey, Tamara, welcome. Good to have you.
Well, what do we have planned this week? What adventures can the Averys get into? None. We're just going to stay in the warehouse and actually catch up on some work and be very boring for the next week. How's that sound?
Is that what we're doing?
No.
Oh, okay, good, because I'm out.
No.
Hey, Ed.
Good afternoon, Ed. How you doing?
He's in the garage. It's probably not 37 degrees in your garage, is it?
He's doing some work.
Us too, Tamara. Us too. It's melting here. Slowly but surely, it's melting.
Slowly.
Bill says he's still digging out from Plow Guy so we can actually get to the front door. Oh, auction pickup this week. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Accessibility is important when you got people coming, and make sure you got your salt. I was scrambling to get salt last week because we didn't have enough between here at the warehouse and at home. And we have a tenant at home. So we definitely need, like, if it was just us, I'd be like, we can live without salt. But because of the tenant, we definitely need to keep it a little more safe.
I slipped on ice once already this year and hit my head. I'm not trying to do that again. Salt.
Yeah.
Salt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearing snow is one thing, but ice underneath snow is something different. So, but yeah. Ed said about 50. It's going to be 85 on Wednesday. Oh, I'm jealous. All right, I'm done with Ohio.
Yes, he finally said it. You guys heard him. It's time to move souther.
Souther. See, that's that making up words thing.
Yep. Uncle Bo says there's going to be a 40-degree heat wave tomorrow. Hey, that is melting temperature, so we'll take it. We have Amber and Mike out country sales. Easy for you to say. Hey, Amber and Mike, welcome.
Well, hopefully we're easy listening. Well, it's not music, but easy listening. Oh. Yes. So I know we have on the list, we're looking at maybe 4 or 5 live auctions, but we're not sure if we're going to get to them. I don't know if you all have seen lately, we had several videos come out. We ended up going on a run and buying, I think, 10 storage units. So we still have our trailer full. We still have the back of the truck full. So we're still
Randa.
clearing that out so we can unload things. And but we may end up with at an auction maybe Saturday, possibly. I know that's on the calendar.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's live auctions in Ohio, but they're all about 2 hours from us, so we probably won't make the drive for those. But there's one about an hour away. Where's Rittman? Did you say
45,
Wadsworth?
Yeah, Wadsworth area.
Okay, 45 minutes or so.
I would say that's what I think of when I think of Rittman going out towards Wadsworth.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, if you buy something, you have to be ready to take it home, and or you're going back out there, which nowadays the time to drive back out there when you're already out there is
that doesn't make sense.
No.
So
especially when we have such a stockpile of inventory at the moment from the 10 units. We bought them small. They were quick clean outs, but we bought a lot of them, and that still turned into a lot. But hey.
One thing we do want to mention, and they are here in the chat, and I'm going to drop their link. We're going to be on Outcountry Sales Channel on Wednesday at 1 o'clock Central Time, which is 12 o'clock Central Time, which is 1 o'clock Eastern Time.
Very nice, very nice.
Do I do that here? Or
it looks like yep.
Did it do it?
Let's see.
There's Outcountry Sales' link, so you guys can click over there and make sure you subscribe, and you'll get the notifications. Do the notification bell, and you'll get that. We'll be on there on Wednesday midday for their show. You might be a reseller if ...
if you're driving behind a pickup truck that's stacked with like 4 pallets of stuff, you might be a reseller.
And held on only by some sort of netting.
Oh, fun times.
Good times. Yep.
Definitely. We'll have to do more like that.
We also wanted to share the good news with you. So when we hit 500 subs last week, we knew that we were going to get our community tab on our YouTube channel page, and that showed up finally on Saturday. So you're going to start seeing some fun stuff from us that we'll share on the community tab. It's just like goofy, we'll share links where we're going to be and what's coming up for us, but we'll also share fun stuff.
There's another one for you.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So join Amber and Mike on Wednesdays because they have tons of fun. You might be a reseller if scenarios.
Yes. Want to make sure we point out too, by the way, we did pin at the top of the chat here our link tree. We have a couple good things coming up. One is right along the bottom of the screen. We're working on curating some items for our next online sale. So the easiest way to get notification of the sales, because on those sales, you're going to see a lot of the collectible stuff and things that we've gotten over the past couple weeks. So we're posting up, and we're going to start running a few sales, getting the year started finally, where you can pick up or buy some of these items, and definitely check for the ones that say they're shipping. But if you're into any of the collectibles or any of the things that you saw, when that sale comes up, if you're not on the email list, you may not know about it. So if you hop on the email list, go to the link tree. There's a link in there saying sign up for our email list, and we will send out a quick email when the sale starts. We send out an email when it ends so that you can make sure if there's something you like, you can try to get it. So, but that's going to be starting here pretty soon. I think it starts on Friday, but if you're on the email list, you'll get a quick email saying, go ahead and check it out. So,
and just a reminder, those are our auction style sales. where everything starts at $1 and all the bidding is done online on the website. So there's nothing live like the YouTube auctions that you might be used to. That's how we have been able to move a large quantity of our merchandise. Yeah. So check them out.
So we have people that have asked, where do we sell it? And one of our sales are coming up, and it's gonna have a lot of those goodies you saw on it. So that being said, that's the link tree, as well as with the link tree, we have our book of the month that we're reading. So I always want to make sure, if you guys want to read along with us, we do read more than one book a month, but this is the one that we are talking about this month, which at the last Monday of every month is when we'll go through it. I'm sorry, this is the Millionaire Next Door. That is the book that we're reading for this month. So feel free, if you like to read along with us or listen along with us through an audio book or ebook. If you go to Linktree, there is a link that gives you the ability to buy the book and listen to it as well. So KT says she loves the book so far, and the reseller said, I forgot, at 500 subs you get the community tab. Glad I was able to help. Which, by the way, Ed, Jennifer Hayes, Out Country Sales, and Little Miss Q, on that day that we hit the 500, we woke up 10 short, and we had some time and outside of a busy work schedule, and said, you know what? I saw the Out Country Sales, and we haven't had a chance to really catch their lives. So it started, I believe, Saturday. They do a motivational list and listen live. So we had a chance to jump on that, and that was actually pretty cool. And actually, they supported and helped us out. And we finished up early on Saturday, and I saw Ed's pop up. So we were able to jump on Ed's, and he helped with Jennifer Hayes and Little Miss Q. And between the four of them, we got to 501 a week from Saturday. So that was actually pretty cool. So we definitely appreciate that. And, sometimes we're working so much, but it's nice when we can let our hair down and just kind of get out and about and say hi. And
my hair is down.
But that being said, we have somebody waiting in the back. So with no further ado.
Hey guys.
Welcome.
Hello. So we have one half of Adventures with the Hudsons with us today.
Hey,
glad to be here.
Welcome. We're glad to have you.
Yes, we are. So before we go into any content, don't you have something special happening in a few days?
Oh my gosh, we're going to Florida.
Yay!
We're finally going to take that cruise from over 2 years ago. So it was either go or we could have got a refund, but I want to go on the Mardi Gras, and I want to go on the roller coaster. But I don't know if they'll let me wear my chest camera, or would that phone end up in the ocean?
Oh my gosh.
Well, if it ends up in the ocean, maybe the captain will help you find it.
Yeah. Now the only worry is Jim too tall? You can't. It's the cutoff is 6'5". So we have to,
Jim.
Well, I'm hoping he's 6'4.5". So, we have to have a COVID test, a negative test, before we can get on the cruise ship 2 days ahead of time. So we are going to our family doctor here locally, having our test done at 7 a.m. Thursday morning, and hitting the highway. I'm going to make them, they're going to measure him whether they want to or not.
Right? Yes.
So,
well, we just jumped in, but do you want to just give a little brief? Who are you?
Well, I am
one. May not know.
Yeah, I am one half of Adventures with the Hudsons. My husband Jim should be getting off work about right now. He does still work a W-2 job, which he is ready to give up, but we have a 5-year plan, and that is part of what we just got to focus on here, that we know where we need to be in 5 years, then we can be fun employed full time. So in the meantime, I'm pretty much fun employed full time, as you all know. Well, Lisa and Roy do, and Christy and Tim. Well, most of the viewers too. But between the eBay and the sorting through the stuff and the listing the stuff and making the drafts, it's a full-time job.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm even finding a hard time to pack.
I know. I definitely, the cleaning definitely falls to the wayside at our.
It absolutely does. But we started, oh gosh, I think it will be 3 years sometime the first part of August. I would have never dreamed we would still be on YouTube. We would have never dreamed that people think we're funny. It's like us. How did we get here? But there's times that we said, oh, we can't do this, but we just plowed on. We said, we're going to make it. We're going to do it. And now our next goal is that 10,000 subscribers by sometime in August. That is our goal.
Yeah.
And then Jim gets the pink hair.
Yes. We're
So
looking forward to that.
yeah, me
I don't know
too.
if you saw that, Beth. Jim said he's on his way.
Oh, hi, Jim. I love you, honey. Did you get the truck swept?
So I want to make sure we say hi to Ivy. I saw Ivy in the chat.
Hey, Ivy.
Hi, Ivy.
Welcome.
And today we wanted to talk a little bit about, so if you're new to this Monday Live, we do a local online sale that we do, and our other focus is eBay. So we do a lot when we do our education part with eBay, and today we wanted to talk about the traffic report. With eBay, it's under your seller hub. And I know a few weeks ago, Beth and I had a conversation and talked a lot about the traffic report. So
Hi, Troy.
we invited her in to get her perspective of what she's noticed with it as well. How you doing, Troy?
Hi, Troy.
I just want to mention Toppet said that the Hudsons are doing well because you are sweet and caring, and that is absolutely the truth.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Jim wants pink hair by May.
We want him to have pink hair by May.
Well, we need to do something viral. They better let me wear that camera on that roller coaster.
Yep.
We'll have to live vicariously through the two of you.
Yes. But we got ideas to talk to you guys later. Well, Roy, you're talking to me about the traffic report. And the day we started doing that was January 16th, because I made an album on my phone and take pictures of it. And I can actually go to the seller report at the seller hub and get this report. And if I don't feel like taking a picture, I can actually screenshot it. And then I set up an album in my phone to keep all of those pictures so that I can go back and look. So January 16th at 7:44 a.m., look at your number. My number was in the red as a 6.7. That was on January 16th.
Which number was that?
That was the listing impressions.
Okay.
Today, it is in the green at 8:36 a.m., 22.8. Look at that difference.
Wow.
Yeah. So, numbers work. Numbers absolutely work.
I was already
Now,
at the page, but I'm going to take it back real quick just to show if anyone's on eBay. So if you're on eBay, you go to my eBay, down to selling, and it opens up your seller hub. And then we're looking at the overview tab underneath the sales. You'll see the traffic report. So that's what we're referring to right in the middle, that traffic report there. So sorry about that, Beth.
no, that's okay. Now,
so in the few weeks, because I remember we were talking about the red categories as far as the percentage. So it's actually green now, and it sounds like it's definitely moving in a good direction.
It is, and it's bringing in the sales. The sales are getting back to what I had, or we had over the holidays. And it's like as soon as the holidays were over, it's like it all went, and it's like, what is going on? So that's what we talked about that morning, having our coffee, and I'm like, okay, it's doing what it's supposed to do. At first, it's like, oh, it went down overnight, or it did this, and Jim's like, calm down. Jim's my calm down.
Yeah.
It's like, how can you be so calm? I think you got to have one of those in every partnership. So,
Yeah.
but where we started on the 16th at that negative, this morning being 22.8 for the listing impressions in the green, in the good, I'm thrilled. Now, I list every day because we keep the drafts. But I also, if I have time, and I make time, because we always have time to sit and watch lives in the evening. So if I have items that are getting ready to end or relist, I'll take a few of those and end those sales or in the listing, and then I will relist it as similar. So it's a brand new listing and it pushes it way back up there for people to find. So I'll do maybe 10 or more of those a night if I can. So that also has been increasing all my numbers.
Yeah.
And I will do that on the cruise ship because I paid for the best internet. I only paid for one of us to have it. We don't need to pay for two. But I figure what they wanted for internet list, what's all we've ever done is we share it. We don't have to be on that 24/7. That's not why you go on vacation. You go on vacation to get away, but I still want to keep these numbers up as the store is in vacation mode.
Right.
Yeah.
So you want to talk about
the listing impressions real quick.
Okay.
For those that are watching that don't know, listing impressions is when your listing comes up in a search, and it doesn't matter where it is on the page. Now, there's more data you can look through this. I don't get that much into the weeds, but basically somebody says, I'm looking for a starting lineup LeBron James figure, and your listing is somewhere in that search that they did. That's a listing impression. So keeping in mind what that number is. The other number that we keep track of is the listing page views, the third number down. How does that look now?
Oops. Come back.
Uh-oh.
We see and hear you.
I see you now.
Okay.
You're back.
So your listing page views, has that changed as well, or?
Okay. Let's go to January 16th. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
And that red number is a negative number, 13.4.
Okay.
As of this morning, again, at 8:36 a.m., that number is in the green at 9.6%.
Nice.
So look how far it's come back up.
Yeah.
And what was the difference from the 16th to now for your listing page views?
Or the number?
Yeah, it's probably not terribly different, but maybe a difference.
No, it's not. You're looking like 75.43 to 86.47.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's improvement too. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, and you remember what you said about the listing impressions that you were seeing about a sale for every 20,000?
Yes, every 20,000 listing impressions, I would.
Just about where it's going.
Okay.
So,
Hey, Flippin' Sports Guy.
Hey, Paul.
We're talking traffic report on eBay. For anyone just joining us, we have Beth with Adventures with the Hudsons, and we're just going over some of the numbers that we've been looking at over the last about 4 weeks, 3 weeks.
Well, I started looking at this going.
Today's the 7th, so
yeah.
So yeah, that listing impressions, that's interesting that, the 20,000 mark seems to be kind of relative, or for both of us that it correlates with at least one sale.
Right.
And the interesting thing was the number bouncing back every day. Like you wake up the next day and it bounces back a little bit, but at the end of the day, it would push forward in our case. So,
Oh yeah,
um,
grows
yeah.
tremendously.
How's the sales? So actually, real quick, the number in between that we skipped over, the click-through rate,
Right.
that is actually your listing page views divided by the listing impressions. But in regards to the percentage there, that's the big thing I've been looking at, because that's the one, as you can see on this page, we still have a red in. Have you noticed yours move a little bit as far as that percentage?
Mine's not showing a number there. It shows 0.3 where yours shows the 0.2. So I don't think mine has changed yet.
What's the
No,
percentage that you see to the right though?
Why didn't it show on that? I see it when I took the picture January 16th of being 0.0. So, but the picture this morning doesn't show the percentage.
There's no number there.
It's kind of funny. I looked at, I went back to when I started taking the pictures, because I knew I was tracking it before that, but I started taking pictures on January 4th, and we were at actually down 0.2%, and we've actually went to 0% at the moment. So I'm still hoping sooner or later that will turn green, but I don't really get too big into the numbers more than now knowing what I'm looking at, right? And then the sales conversion rate. Have you seen an increase in that?
No, it's still a 0.4 in the red, and it was 0.4 in the red back on the 16th. So I haven't seen a big growth in that.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that doesn't mean it's not still coming.
Right.
That sales conversion rate is basically your sales divided by the listing page views. And that's how they come up with that percentage. So when we click into like the sales conversion rate, then you can actually see more into the traffic report, like how many sales you've had in the last 30-day period, I believe it goes by. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But one of the other things I found unique with this report was right here. I don't know if you've looked at yours, Beth, but
no, but I need to.
The page views. So when you click into more details for the traffic report, I found it pretty interesting that at least prior to our store being on time away because of the weather last week, we were actually killing it with external site views over the eBay views. Like we were actually up by, I forget how many percentage, but it was well over 100% in that category, meaning, that's what I was shooting for, like getting our stuff out into external sites to start bringing in traffic off of eBay instead of just traffic off of eBay. So I looked at that today and I was surprised it was down, but it's kind of interesting. You can see that. But as you see the graph, though, notice towards the end of our graph, these were our 2 days we took off.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because you can see it hurt the numbers, right?
Even though we kept it in the mode where people could still order from us, it would just be delayed shipping. Because you can set it to two different modes.
Yeah.
You can set it where you're not shipping, or you can set it where you're still shipping, but it's just delayed. And because we were only taking 2 days off, we said, we would still ship.
Well, and see, mine's going to be that way because I'll have no way to ship until I get back here. Things will ship out on February 28th of anything that sells. And we did have sales the last time that we did the 2-week vacation in February.
Yeah.
And, let me ask you this. I'm not going to put my store on vacation mode till Wednesday night. Is that what you would do?
When are you leaving?
Thursday morning.
Right?
Yeah.
The only thing that I would think of in this particular case is the comfort of knowing if something sells Wednesday and it's not on vacation mode, depending on your handling time, it may be due out. But
I've already,
it's like 2 days, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah. Oh, I have no problem with that. If something sells Wednesday night, we'll be up early enough Thursday that I'll do shipping, and I'll mark it that it will ship on Friday. and whether we wait till we get to Cape Canaveral or maybe after we're staying in Georgia Thursday night, around wherever we're at, find the post office and just drop it
Yeah.
on Friday. So that's my thought.
The cutoff is midnight Pacific time, so it would be like 3 a.m.
Right.
But if you're comfortable with doing it, yeah, I would do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I told Jim, I said, if we got to get up Thursday morning, we're getting up early enough. We probably won't want to sleep because we're excited to get the heck out of here.
Right. Oh my gosh. I still even now as an adult, I still get giddy the night before we're going somewhere, like when I was a little kid going on vacation, with the family. Like I still have those feelings. I don't know why, because I just love going away. So
well, Jim was walking out the door this morning, and I think I might have told you, he says 3 more get-ups.
Yep.
Something we would tell the kids.
Yep.
So one other thing that I definitely noticed with the graph, I wanted to make sure I point out, because since you two are going, putting the store on the way mode, we were still doing work during the snow. And you can see on Friday, we turned our store back on in the evening because things were clear enough that if we needed to run to the post office, we weren't worried about the weather. And almost immediately, you can see it had a pickup. And we actually ended up, I think, closing out with 2 or 3 sales Friday night, even turning it on in the evening because traffic immediately started going. So,
right, that's nice.
Your thought of doing some work while you're still gone, I think that's probably going to benefit you when you turn it back on, because it'll just turn back on and,
start chugging away again.
Yeah. So,
Well, I look at it this way. Coffee's delivered to the room every morning. So why can't I do a little work while I have my coffee?
Yep. Get it out of the way. You don't have to think about it the rest of the day.
Right.
And,
right.
It's what? 20 minutes, 30 minutes at the most.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, at this point, were there any questions or anything you wanted to add? Any questions?
Me?
You or anyone actually in the chat?
Yeah.
Does anyone in the chat watch these numbers? You hear Beth and Roy talking a lot about them. I don't really look at them all that much, only because I know he does and we talk about them, but I'm not looking at them on a daily basis like he is.
I didn't know anything about these numbers until Roy showed me. So I'm thankful that Roy has taught me about these numbers and to keep an eye on it. So therefore, I know what to watch.
Yeah. And that's what I love about, how we can work together and share stuff with each other, and if you guys know stuff, you share it with us and vice versa. And, we all just help each other. Because we're all doing the same thing. We all do it a little bit differently. We're not really each other's competition. And, there's plenty enough out there to go around.
That's the way I look at it. Why not share? We all need to grow. We might know something that you don't. You know something we don't. So it's like, hey, what are your thoughts on this? And I have more questions to ask you, but I'll do that on our chat thing later.
Okay.
I will say one thing I do want to make sure I point out, and I'm sure you might have noticed that as well, Beth. Like when you look at the numbers, like I look at the numbers to understand where the baseline is, right? But then you can do things like the last 3 days of this month, we ran a 30% off coupon on our store. So that allowed us to track the numbers and see if that might affect the numbers. That also I took a comparison of the same 3 days the week before. It was over a weekend, by the way, to see if we could actually beat our weekend sales. And even though we had 30% off, we still more than doubled our sales from the previous weekend with that coupon. The other thing I've done is some volume discounts in there. So there's some things I've done to help push the numbers, the promoted listings, the visibility. But the thing is, it is pushing up our sales, is pushing up the sales, the gross sales as far as the numbers wise, the sales as far as item count. And all that's just from knowing the baseline of what I need to do to make the numbers work for us to actually, make sales. And from being in insurance sales, one of the biggest things I knew was if I made 40 cold calls a day, I would get an appointment, which translated to more sales if you did it every day. So, that's why I look at the numbers, see what the numbers start at so that I know how much I need to change for us to, make a sale and keep moving. Right. So
That's absolutely right. And you see what KT says. And I do think they said that they ran a % off for the weekend and had a wonderful end of the week sales.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and
So I'm all for that. I have a note that I need to make a sale for the end of the month for when we're turning everything back on and driving home.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That would be a perfect time for you guys to kind of really kickstart it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would say definitely think about that as you schedule it, because I knew I wanted to do it, but I did it at the last minute. And I ended up running 2 things over that sale, by the way, and ended up selling something for less than we wanted because I didn't realize it gave the
Right. I
all
do.
the discounts.
Right now I have promoted sales on, so that will have to go off, delete that or end that, and then start this other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I've already made sure the laptop fits in the pull behind bag that we bought years ago. I don't have to carry a separate laptop bag. So
Nice.
everything's going with.
Yay. Awesome.
Nice.
Well, Beth, thanks for jumping on. This has been fun and informative, and thanks for sharing.
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
Well, thank you guys for having me, and anytime. Love it.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good. We'll see you later.
Tell
Bye,
Jimmy
guys.
goodbye.
Love ya.
Bye. Love
Love
ya.
you too.
Bye.
All right. Cool.
That was fun.
So just in case you weren't sure or didn't see any of the collaboration videos, KT Treasures and us went down to Dayton to visit Adventures with the Hudsons a few weeks ago, and we went pallet shopping. But this is where all of this conversation started with Roy and Beth about the numbers and kind of digging deeper into that. So the times that we have together with our colleagues and friends that do the same thing as us is so important, not only because they're fun people and we'd like to hang out with them, but like we're always learning and sharing stuff. So
And doing crazy stuff too.
yeah.
Like buying 2 pallets after we're already full. Oh, that was fun though.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Thank you for joining us, Beth. So we appreciate that. And definitely glad to hear things are moving in a positive direction and seeing some movement there. So
We just wanted to jump back here, and if we miss saying a hello to anyone, we apologize. But we see Patricia Murray is in the chat. Hello, Patricia.
hello, Patricia.
And Randa chimed in and said that Robert and Anna are with her, and Robert's driving. So
Hello, Robert,
Thanks
Anna,
for-
and Randa.
driving safely, Robert, and not trying to, chat and drive. So hello, all of you up there in the north of
Although there
Illinois.
is voice to text.
Stop. Bill says he's never looked at his numbers. So some like Roy and I have a very different view of numbers, and it's not for everyone. So I think it's great that eBay gives you all the tools that you want or need, and you can use them how little or however much you need to in your business. So that's pretty cool. And let's see what else. All right, cool. I think we're all caught up.
I think we're all caught up. Yeah.
So
So what did we do last week?
Roy
A
has
lot
been
of listing,
yes,
a lot of snow removal, a lot of
Yes.
posting.
yes, lots of pictures. If you would see his camera reel on his phone.
Yeah.
But he's been dying to show you some stuff that we got out of the storage unit that we bought on Monday.
Yeah, but don't forget, we have our link tree at the top of the chat pinned. The stuff we've been listing and posting are showing up on eBay, and we have an online sale that's coming up that a lot of it's going into as well. So you want to get on that email list. Get on that email list through our link tree link that's pinned at the top of the chat. So we did buy one storage unit last week. Ironically, we did a 10 storage unit bender, I think it was, about 10 or 11. And they were small units, but when you get
Most
10 or
of
11,
them were
they're
small units,
okay.
but
Yes, we did have a 10 by 10 in there too, but yeah,
a couple.
Couple. I don't remember.
I don't either. They
Okay.
all blur together.
Yes, they do. But the findings don't blur together. So
No.
last week on Monday, we actually ended up winning a storage unit. Thought we paid maybe a little too much, but the thing was there was collectible stuff we saw in it. It was like, you know, you see the collectibles and you see things that have signs that there might be a lot of collectibles in there or a collection. So, you know, curiosity got the best of us and we bought this unit, and
Yeah.
it was a good unit.
Yeah. It's turned out to be a good unit.
We already sold a
One
graphic
thing.
novel for $30 that we didn't know was in there. I
Yeah.
happened to be pulling the box out the truck and noticed something that said Marvel on it. Like, what the heck? It was in a box of magazines, and here there was 5 graphic novels in there. And yeah, it was crazy.
So Roy's going to start showing you some stuff. I want to just make a comment on what's scrolling along the bottom of the screen. That is the www.recycleneo.com. That is our business name. We were an LLC business before we started our YouTube channel. So our business name is Recycle NEO LLC. And that is the name that we do our local online auction style sales under. We also
That's our official business name.
We also do in-home estate sales and buyouts and liquidations and downsizing things. So like that was our business before we started doing the YouTube. So the eBay stuff, like it all kind of falls under one big umbrella. But just so you understand where the Recycle NEO comes from, that's what that is.
Yes, that's our official
What
website.
are you going to show us?
Our official website.
Yes.
The giddy part of it all. It's like a kid at Christmas sometimes, you know? I mean, I don't even know. So
I broke something today too out of that unit.
Yes, she did. Okay, yeah. That unit, and did you see the sports collectible unit? We dropped that Friday, I think, about a week ago. Broke something out of that too.
Yeah,
So-
do not try to roll a cart
So
over a big cord.
this right here is one of the nice little pieces that we found out of it. New in package by Todd McFarlane. Spawn, if you're familiar with that, comic books. He's done Batman. But we found a bunch of those figures in there. So that was one.
And we could see into one box, we saw the word Spawn on a package. So
Yes.
we could see that.
When you see the video, you'll see it was a very small amount. Though.
R2 over here?
No.
All right, I got to go get something else that we could see.
Yeah, she's gotta show off the.
Because I can't show you.
This is another piece.
Because I broke it.
So we ended up finding it was one little thing that showed Spawn, but we ended up finding there were like 2 huge boxes of all these new in package Todd McFarlane Spawn toys, action figurines, collectible. That first one I showed you when I did the comps on it, it's selling for like $50 on eBay. Now I will say we ended up spending $370 for the unit, and we got a ton of magazines that should double our money alone. But these pieces were what I was hoping we'd find. This is like selling at like $35 on eBay, somewhere 30 to 45, something like that. But I got it for 35 up there right now.
This is one of the pieces we could see clearly in the unit.
And it doesn't look brand new because it was in the unit, but this piece brand new is selling for $150. Used, it's selling for $50 pre-owned. But it doesn't look like it was ever taken out the box. So just a little dusty, but
It's very dusty, but there was probably some sort of clear plastic cover over the top. But you can totally, it's still completely attached to the bottom there. So
again, pre-owned, I saw it selling for $50, brand new up to $150. So I mean, and yeah.
And then in the he mentioned magazines, 9 boxes of magazines, mostly
By the way,
guitar.
As Bill said, Kiss Stuff sales. It was all 4 collectibles, so these figures, it came in 4 of them. So we got all of them: Gene Simmons, Peter Criss, Ace Frehley, and Paul Stanley. So we got all 4 of them, and it was 2 sets of them. So
Frehley's Comet.
So we got 2 sets of them. 1 set sells. We'll do sell similar and sell the other set. So, and that's only 1 box. We still have the other box to go through, and we haven't even got to that. I just dug a few things out of there. If I broke something, I don't tell Robert. I was within earshot. I heard it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up, bro? Those are some neat finds. Kelvin's in the house.
I see.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, Kelvin.
So, but yeah, that video will be coming down the pipeline. And so us going to a live auction this week, as much as we want to, we're kind of like, we got to get some things organized and cleaned up and, well, actually taken out of the trailer. At least taken out the trailer, but
That's not happening this week. So
maybe not. We'll see. But that being said,
we don't have any room over there.
we could find room.
Yeah, that's true.
It's priorities, right? Priorities.
Yeah.
So, but that was kind of one of the awesome units we found that we will definitely be getting a video up coming down the pipeline. If you've been keeping up with the video series, we had showed you 2 units we bought a few weeks ago, and now we're in the middle of a 5-unit run that we bought 5 units in one day. So I think we did unit 3 recently. So we have 2 more units on that. And then we have at least 1 or 2 more units before we get to this one that, we're trying to get through. Problem is, getting the videos up or working. And right now we got a sale so that we can go buy some more so we can do some more videos and keep it moving for you. So hopefully you're enjoying what we have been putting out, though.
Uncle Bo says, on the books, have you ever used decorder? I've never heard of that. I'm looking it up right now. I'm going to have to check into that. Is it a site that you sell on, or you can check comps on? Decanter. We haven't used any of those, Uncle Bo.
Yeah, that actually would be the first answer. We haven't used anything.
We'll have to check that out, though.
Yeah. So, especially with these, they're like vintage, early 2000s. And they are, I know some of the magazines are heavy metal. Some are guitar. A lot of them are guitar. And then there's a few others that I've seen in it, but we haven't even begun to dig into those boxes yet to see what else is there.
Yeah, we just got to set up a couple tables and just lay them all out and see what we have and what years and what series and how many. And
might find more graphic novels. I don't know.
Right.
So, wow.
There could be comics hidden in there. Who knows what's hidden in there?
Crazy. So, yeah.
Good stuff.
Very much so.
All right. Do we have some giveaways today?
Do we have some giveaways? What are we giving away, Lise?
I don't know. Roy, what are we giving away?
I don't think we have any giveaways today, do we?
Aw. Womp womp.
No, I'm just kidding. We have something for you. So we have 2 giveaways. which is kind of customary. So our first giveaway, do you want to know first or do we want to spin and then find out?
Every time I try to type it, it sells something else. You probably mean spells.
All right, so we'll spin first. So let's see. We have 13 watching right now.
Declutter. Okay. We'll check it out, Uncle Bo.
So according to what we see, we have 13 watching. So we are going to pick a number.
Between.
What do you think? We'll do a number between 1 and 15. So the rules with that is the number has to be closest to the number that's picked on the wheel without going over. If we have more than one number picked, or somebody picks more, or people pick the same number, then we'll do a spin off with those with the same number, and they'll pick another number again for those people with the same number, and the winner of that second spin ends up winning the prize. So, so again, we have a number from 1 to 15.
Oh shoot! I have to share my screen. Hold on. While you're picking numbers.
So while you're picking numbers, we're going to get Lisa's screen on here. Share your screen first.
Okay.
And there we are. It is the Wheel of Dreams. Okay, so again, numbers from 1 to 15. And hey, Thrift and Flip, how you doing today?
Hello, Thrift and Flip. Everybody who's in the chat, pick a number. Are we ready to spin? What is this little thing? Cleaning cloth. Fancy.
All right.
All right. Looks like we're ready.
So if everybody's picked a number, we are ready to spin.
Here we go. Music. Number 12.
Number 12. And who do we have that came the closest without going over? Actually, Douglas. We have Douglas at 12 exactly. There we go. Yay.
Congratulations,
Douglas.
Tell him what he's won, Johnny.
Well, we have for our first prize. Oops, let me. Oh. Sorry. There we go. And for our first prize, we actually found this. We haven't brought the unit out. It's coming up very soon. It's a little stainless steel bracelet. Looks like, I believe, a Figueroa type link. And it came out of a unit that will be coming up pretty soon that we've dubbed the tactical unit, I think.
Yes.
So we found a lot of camping gear and things like that. So, and Douglas actually said, please give it to Miss Toppet. All right. So that being said, if you're okay with that, Douglas, we will definitely send it to Miss Toppet. And Miss Toppet, if you could connect with us either through email, a direct message through Facebook, or Instagram. If you go to that link tree pinned at the top of the chat, you'll be able to connect with us on all forms of social media so that we can get that together and get it sent to you.
It's not too much. You are always here, and you are a great community member, and you're always sharing in the chat. So we would be happy to send it to you. So please send us your information and we will send it on the way.
Yes, we will. And good afternoon, Sheila. Sorry you're late. Hey, we're still here, so you're never too late. So we are actually to the giveaway. So we have one giveaway. You wrote that down. We're good there. So we are picking numbers from 1 to 15 again. And if you're new, closest to the number without going over, unless you hit the number, of course. And if more than one person picks that number, then those particular people will be in a spin-off again. They'll pick another number and we'll spin the wheel again. So right now we're pick a number from 1 to 15.
That's pick a number music, by the way.
Oh, is that what that is? Let's see. We have hey, Teresa. I see Teresa's there as well.
He is the bestest. You're right, Toppet.
And let's see. All right. We'll give it a couple more seconds. Again, number 1 to 15. I need to put the Jeopardy music on. Do 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 do.
When they're picking numbers, or
okay.
All
right. Okay. Well, let's go on and give it a spin. Oh, sorry. I guess everybody wants to see the wheel as well. There we are.
It totally is Toppet. It's totally a legit word. All right, here we go. We're spinning the wheel. Lucky number 13 this time. Woohoo!
It looks like it's only one.
Hudson's. Whoop, whoop.
Congratulations. And for the Hudsons, we have a this actually wasn't a video. We bought out a collector's Star Trek, and he had a few of these in there, some starting lineup pieces. So this is what winner number 2 the Hudsons win. It is a 1996 edition of Grant Hill. On the card, new and packaged, still sealed. All right. Well, surprisingly, this has gone very fast.
It always does. It flies by, but we always have so much fun with you guys. Does anybody have any questions for us?
Yes. What color is your hair?
Is that your question?
Oh, I was just throwing out a question.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What color is it?
Lighter than mine. Yes. This is mine. She's not my blue hair, so yeah.
He's making fun of me because I'm letting my grays grow out.
You know, actually,
And
actually, I love it that she's letting her grays grow out, though. So,
really?
yes.
Just because you are too?
Hey, I don't have gray hair. What are you talking about?
It would, I call them my sparklies is what I call them. I'm letting my sparklies grow out.
But that being said, we're more mature than the silly little foolish things we say sometimes.
Thanks, Douglas. We're always glad you're here.
That we are, and he's usually first.
Yes. Beth said, would you wait to mail it to us? And maybe it could be specially delivered to you, possibly. So yes, we can do that. Yes, and that is one of the reasons we do it in the afternoons, Topic, because the evenings are very full with other channels, and we feel like Monday we want to be here to motivate not only ourselves but you. So we think that Monday afternoons is the perfect time for that. So, and if you can't make it on Monday afternoons, you can always watch it at another time.
And nothing's wrong with grays. We're just joking.
Nothing at all.
I think it makes us look more mature. Definitely.
Sounds good, Toppet. Douglas says he's soon to be 67 years young, and he only has sparklies in his beard.
Nice. I would love to say that that's all I have at the moment, but my dad had almost a full head of gray hair when he was 20. So I've been pretty fortunate not to have.
You've beat that, yeah.
Didn't start getting them until around 40. So I made it twice as long.
Beth said, and that was Jim about the gray hair. Nothing at all wrong with it.
And someone, I believe it was Sheila, asked.
Yep, sometimes does start early.
When's the next unit video? And I'm trying to get that done for tomorrow, but I will definitely have it no later than Wednesday, though. We have a few things we got to get kind of cleaned up. So hopefully I can get to finish it up tonight, but I will definitely have one Wednesday. Or we will definitely have one out Wednesday. But we always will have one out Friday afternoon. And on Fridays, those will actually premiere, meaning we'll sit down and you'll be able to chat with us live as the video shows. So those are Fridays. We're always going to have a video on Friday afternoon. It's always going to be a premiere video, but the next unit video, because I'm trying to get it caught up still. I'm trying to get one hopefully by tomorrow, but no later than Wednesday. So if you have all notifications on, you'll definitely see when that pops up. But I'm trying to get it tomorrow, but you can hold me to having it done by Wednesday.
Yes. Sheila says, Jim, it's time for pink. It sure is. We got to get them over the 10,000 mark.
Yes. But hey, it'll be pink and not gray.
Uncle Bo says, Jim's going to wash that gray right out of his hair to purple. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Douglas's dad had a skunk line that ran to his part. Oh, my goodness.
Well, we hope you all had a great afternoon with us. We enjoy the opportunity to entertain you this afternoon. Hopefully we're not looking so rough around the edges anymore. Well, I'll cut this and then we'll definitely be in line, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
My hair is rough around the edges. Well, we just started this. So when we first started, it was kind of like we were new.
Oh, you mean our lives are rough around the edges?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But then I'll cut my hair and we'll be all lined up properly.
I thought you were just letting it grow out for the winter so your head wouldn't be as cold. Which is, I mean, kind of a thing, because when you have no hair, like, your head gets cold.
How do you know?
Well, I can only imagine.
Shall we cut your hair and test it?
Well, you know my thoughts on that.
Yes, we do. So, but we enjoy y'all coming out, and hopefully we're able to entertain and
Edutain,
teach a little something about eBay as well, or about what we do, or have guests on that like to participate and share their perspective as well. So that being said,
With that being said, if anybody is interested in being a guest, you can always reach out and contact us.
exactly.
If you have any questions or comments, you want to contact us and reach out as well, we're always here. So we're happy to chit chat offline. All right.
That being said,
With that being said, I think there's nothing more to be said. We will see you all next week. Have a great week,